Time now for this hour's car review. I had the opportunity to drive the all-new 2026 Subaru Trail Seeker. You're going, what? It's all brand new. It's built in Japan, and it comes in these three trim levels: premium, limited, and touring. I had the premium, entry level, all-wheel drive. This is a mid-size electric vehicle. 2 rows of seating for 5 passengers, including the driver. Exterior changes, obviously. It's all new for 2026. Body shape is great. Bulging fenders give it an off-road look. Black plastic wheel openings add to the boldness, but they also edge into the front bumper. I'm not really too keen on that, but it's one of those things that some people just, that makes no difference to me. Or other people will say, oh, it's not too bad. It doesn't appeal to me, but whatever. Rear lighting runs across the complete hatch into the rear fenders, which is kind of cool. It does have a taller stance than a regular Subaru, and it is noticeable. What I liked about it, the overall design is spot on. Again, what could use improvement? Front wheel opening, black plastic incorporated now into part of the front fascia. It, to me, overwhelms the side view of it, if I'm going to be picky. And I am. Interior highlights: 2 screens. One for instruments is too far from the driver, in my opinion, and too small. Needs to be bigger. Infotainment screen is big, and it works well with the tech borrowed from Toyota, of all things. Dual phone chargers next to each other up underneath the dash and the center console. Now, let me just say this about that. If you have to have 2 of them charging at the same time, couldn't you put one on a plug and save the space for something else? One lay down phone charger is one, whatever the case may be. Seating is comfortable. The second row legroom can be a little tight, but it's not that big of a deal, because what it does, it leads to a huge cargo area, up to 74 cubic feet back there when you put the second seat down. What I liked about it, it has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It is integrated into the system, unlike some other car makers that said, nah, we're not going to put that in there anymore. Or another car maker that says, who needs AM radio? Uh-oh. Boo. What could use improvement? Few knobs and or switches instead of screen controls would be nice for the major components in it. HVAC, radio, those sorts of things. Now, this is a 2-motor, 375 horsepower, all electric, with a range of 281 miles. Now, that doesn't seem like a lot, and it really isn't in comparison to some of the other vehicles out there. But, you know, when you buy one of these, you're going to buy it for its purpose. You like the way it looks, you like the all-wheel drive, you like the electric part of it, and you'll deal with the 281 miles of range that it gives you. Tows up to 3,500 pounds. Miles per gallon, well, there's none of that, but my 40-mile commute to work used 12% of its full charge.
That's
if that gives you an idea.
I mean, is that good?
Average? 12%. Well, the batteries aren't that big, so... Yeah. It is what it is.
But I think your purpose-driven is good too.
Yeah. And the fact that, you know, if you do it the right way, you get to work, you plug it in, it's full at the end of the day when you're ready to come home. Same thing when you get home, you plug it in. There's a lot of plugging. And if you're into that sort of thing and it doesn't bother you, good for you. What I liked about it, the power, plenty of it. What could use improvement? How about a hybrid option?
Yeah.
Just saying,
plug-in, yeah.
Is there such a thing? I don't know. Can you take an all-electric vehicle and make it a gasoline hybrid? I don't know. But I like the body style. I like the way it looks. I like it overall. Ride and handling. Ride is excellent. What could use improvement? Didn't take it off-road, but expect there are some limitations to it. But who's to say? I mean, I'm not an off-road expert, so don't ask me. Base trim price on this, $41,445. Price is tested $41,840. Base model price, $39,995. Competitors, the Hyundai Ioniq 5 is 35,000.
Okay.
Tesla Model Y, 39,900. And Mustang Mach-E, I was kind of surprised at this, 37,795 is the entry
It's
level.
right
of
in the
that.
middle there.
Yeah.
But you know what you get with the Tesla. And you don't really know, future with this one.
You know, I don't know anybody that owns a Mustang Mach-E. I think
I
that
do.
they had these. Do you?
Yeah. Buddy Todd Sheldon up in Colorado, so he's got one.
Does he like it?
I believe so, sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure he does. He's a Ford guy. Yeah, he has to.
Well, he doesn't have to,
Yeah, he
but
does.
yeah, I know. I hear what you're
You know what I
saying.
like about that car, that review in those pictures? I love that steering wheel. That steering wheel in that car is cool.
That kind of squared off.
Yeah, flat
Try-
top, flat bottom.
That seems to be the
I
trend
know.
these days.
I was thinking what you're doing. I was, how do I get one of those?
Hey, we could retrofit it in your Buick.
I can do it.
I know. Yes, you
I
can.
can do
Let's
it.
see, a crowbar and a hammer. It's all we need.
Nah, you just need a couple of pipe and maybe a wrench.
Something like
You get
that.
it, yeah.
Coming up.